Good morning, my friends. This is the Grim Flayer. I hope you're doing very well today. Let's play some Jund. Who is up for some Jund on this fine morning? I am here with two wonderful Patreon supporters. We have Discord moderator MaybeLotuses Dan joining us today, and we also have Vladislav, aka VJ, a very generous of the Veil tier patron. And VJ, this is your league today, my friend. You wanted to co-play with me, but you also wanted to bring one of our other community members into the mix. We consulted with the mod squad, and Dan volunteered himself. So, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Hope you're both having a good morning thus far. VJ, let's start with you, my friend, to talk about the list. What made you want to bring Jund today? And anything you want to tell us about the list, feel free.
Honestly, lately I've been playing Jund at my local game store, and it's been doing really well for me. I've been enjoying it. I've been placing first the last few weeks, actually.
Ooh,
so
nice,
I've
nice.
been really enjoying the feel of it. So I thought for my donation league, I thought let's go ahead and rock with some Jund.
Hey, can't argue with that, man. Good stuff. And year list, we've done a little bit of surgery too, but I think we're keeping the basic concept of what you submitted pretty intact. We did make a couple suggestions. Dan and I kind of separately had come to similar conclusions about what changes were there to be made. So thank you for being a good sport and rolling with those. Dan, do you want to talk a little bit about maybe some of the overall concepts of the deck, maybe some of the changes we made, whatever you think is good here?
Sure. I guess the main thing that I think is important to mention about this list compared to like maybe some other ones that other people in the community are running is this one is more focused on disruption first and then 2-for-1s distant second. So like some important ways that we're highlighting that would be the like 2 copies of Tourach in the main deck and the 2 copies of Voidwalker.
Yeah.
So we're hoping to sort of get people with those and not as much with the Bloodbraid Elves here.
Yeah, that's very true. And also, another way to frame that is that we are efficient. We are efficient rather than value generating first and foremost. And another example of that is playing Tarmogoyf, which is not a given these days necessarily, but we do have the full 4. So we've got a nice, really strong, diverse, efficient suite of 2-drop threats, but as you mentioned, that can come at the expense of cards that generate lots of value. And to that end, I would say the biggest change that we all collectively made to the list was to add 3 Spyros, because there were none before. We were playing a 4th Lily, 4th Ragavan, I believe, and an Assassin's Trophy in here. So we have put a little beef together at the top end, and that makes a big difference. I think Spyro allows you to play these types of threats in higher numbers than maybe you otherwise could, because if they get 1-for-1, you've always got the chance to rebuild, draw more of them, it's going to be just fine, right? So that's the basic idea of the main deck, guys. I think you can see most of what's going on here. We went all out with some really cool printings here. I own most of these cards, but I still maxed out my rental budget to acquire some of these unusual printings, and because I've had such bad variants on the channel lately, I'm going back to my roots with the old Onslaught basics that have served me so well in the past. Hopefully, we change some of the aesthetics here. We'll change our variants too. It's going to be a great time. In the sideboard, we have what I think is a pretty solid attempt at covering most of the bases we need to cover in an online meta. And the Jund sideboards that feel really good to me don't look as focused as they used to. There's a lot of 1 and 2-ofs, but honestly, I think that's the way to do it right now. VJ, anything you want to talk about with this 15-card sideboard we're looking at here?
You know what? Just going over what we've changed over my original list versus what we also kept. Crime and punishment. The punishment side has been absolutely wonderful for me. I'm not leaving home without it anytime soon. So it's been doing great for me. What else we have over there? Plague Engineer, Collector Ouphe has still been doing really good for me. And Ashiok, I can't hedge away from it. I've gone down to 2, the 1, and sometimes the 0, and I always have to have it near me. So
I
Just some of the
like always
staples.
having one too. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely agreed. Yeah, good stuff. And just another couple changes that we made to that. We brought an endurance into the fold. This is another card that, for me, is rapidly becoming like the question is why would you not play one rather than should we play one? And for now, the answer is I think playing one makes a lot of sense. We brought a Klothys in there, just kind of trimming around the edges to fit this type of stuff in. So yeah, thank you both so much for joining me. Dan, anything else you wanted to chip in with, or are we good to go to our first round of this league?
Just really quickly, I see the boil on the sideboard. I'm hoping we get to boil some control players. I think that's going to be awesome. Throwback to times gone by.
Yes.
I haven't played with boil in a little while, but yeah, I definitely have some good memories there.
Absolutely. Well said. Let's hope for that indeed. Thank you both again for your support and for joining me today. We're going to have a ton of fun. Thanks to all Patreons in our lovely community. And thank you out there for watching. Let's get into it. Let's jund them out. Let's go. Well, my friends, we are on the draw with a pretty much easy keep, right?
Yeah.
Looks good to me, yeah.
Got to get used to recognizing this oddly colored Inquisition.
Yep.
Stomping Ground.
Ooh, Void Mirror matchup potentially.
Yeah, looks that way. Probably a pretty bad one, but let's see if we can make their hand non-functional. Well, not really, because they've got a handful of 2-for-1s, and then Murktide at the top end. We probably still take Shardless Agent, I imagine, but what do you guys think here?
I think regardless.
Yeah, I agree with that. One thing to note, though, is they're stuck on 2 lands right now, so it's good to know.
For sure.
Hopefully they stay there for a while.
Hopefully, and we don't necessarily have to play for them doing that because Lily will punish them for that pretty badly, right? So, yeah, let's hope so. Okay, Wrenn and Six.
Draw.
Yeah, are we going to go for that one? It's actually... It's probably correct, but it's not perfectly clear. I think so, though.
I think so. Like we don't like they do have a lot of things to do,
Yeah.
but this feels like the right time to get it down.
Agreed.
To me.
Yeah.
And it's not like this Thoughtseize is just going to bury them, right?
Exactly. They don't have double blue to our knowledge. Another reason it'd be real nice for them to get stuck here. They go for the stomp. I wasn't sure if we'd see that or not, but sure enough. Unfortunately, they're functional.
Okay, I had a nasty premonition. They were going to just play Shardless Agent.
Okay, so we can Thoughtseize the Regent, Terminate the Giant, say go. Alternatively, we could play Lily tick down, save a little life that way, and then plan to terminate the Regent when it enters the field. What do you guys like here? The land is a pretty bad draw, right? But
we can actually play just Mount to be able to double spell it painlessly, minus the Thoughtseize.
Yep. We could. So yeah, I think that's fine. But do we like the Lily or do we like the double spell? I think it's pretty similar. I almost like the Lily, but I'm here for whatever you guys think is best.
I feel that they're going to be dropping the Crashing Footfalls on us in a little bit. So probably Liliana tick down to take care of it now to conceal what we have
Lily
in our
might
hand a
have
little
time
bit
to
better.
do another tick up if we tick down if we do
Yeah.
the edict now, and then
Okay.
this way, like we can just like play the fetch they know about and like get value out of the Wrenn.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, even though the life total does matter. I
Yeah,
think
that's definitely a good call, PJ.
yeah. All right. Anybody hear my kids crying upstairs, or just me?
I didn't hear it.
Okay, good. Don't worry, their mom is with them. I'm not just abandoning them to do this. Although I would for you. Uh-oh, here's that Shardless Agent. The premonition was real. It's just a turn later, but that's going to be pretty hard to beat. With another one coming and no pulse in the deck.
Where's our Force of Despair?
Where is our Force of Despair?
Oh, Ragavan. Not the best timing.
Well, we can triple spell, just play Ragavan as a blocker, basically.
It does block Shardless.
Yeah, I think that's the move here.
They discarded Brazen Borer.
Yeah, we'll get the Regent here, or something better, hopefully.
Or try to.
Yeah, another Borrower.
Oh, okay.
Brah. Still the Regent, right?
Yeah.
Gotta be.
Well, we are doing Jund things. We're just in a bad matchup that tends to ignore Jund things for the most part.
Yeah, I think we could have been in it with a bullet if they didn't have that Blood Braid last turn.
Yep.
Or pardon me, the Shardless Agent. Completely different card. That's a lot of power and toughness.
Sure is.
Yeah, crime and punishment.
Yeah, you like punishment in this matchup to clean up the tokens? Probably, right?
Gotta be one of our best tools.
Yeah. EE, Void Mirror.
Yep. I think all of that.
Other interesting things, because, attacking their graveyard is meaningful a little bit. I guess we can boil this deck, potentially. That's kind of funny. It'll be interesting. Yeah.
I don't know if that's the battle we want to fight or not.
I don't know either. Maybe on the play it's valid.
Yeah, maybe.
OP really thinking it out here. All right. Ignoring our planeswalkers coming at us. So, I guess just block Shardless.
Oh, disrespectful.
Terminate the Rhino.
Seems good.
Mm-hmm.
Pain cost and the damage. Yeah, okay. Just another 2-for-1.
That's a shame.
It sure is. All right, I think that's game 2.
I agree.
Okay, well, those are probably our best 4 cards right there. And then we've got other interesting things going on, potentially. Yeah, probably those are the 2 best ones. I don't know. Endurance lines up so poorly against Rhinos that I don't think it's probably good. But
yep,
maybe roughly as good as Klothys if we really need cards to reach for. I doubt we will. Not sure what your guys' thinking is on how to trim here. Maybe my instinct is to trim around the edges a little bit here on the play. Like maybe trim a single bolt, a single Tourach, cards like that. I don't know that Wrenn's doing a ton for us in this matchup.
Not sure
Yeah,
how much
all of
Cake
that.
Man's doing either.
Yeah.
Yep, that one potentially. Voidwalker is not the best.
Let's think about how Voidwalker... Yeah, I could see trimming that too. That puts us at 60. I think we want to get a couple Wrens out of there. I want to play the Boil, personally.
Let's play it for the memes.
And what do we think about an Ashiok here? Just like, is the matchup bad enough that we're supposed to try to cheese? Or...
I mean, I bet their mana base is heavily fetch shock, like more than most decks.
Yeah.
So could hurt them, like, if we get it to line up properly. Could be tough.
Let's lean into those on the play. We are going to present a lot of ways to cheese the game, basically, between Boil, Ashiok, Voidmere, plus our normal plan. I think it could work. I don't think I would bet on it, but everybody happy?
Well, before we go ahead and submit, how about Klothys? The life gain may matter.
It may, yeah. I was thinking similarly. Again, a card that's way better on the play. And if we could...
Yeah, I could see that.
If we can get her animated, she's great. So
I really wouldn't mind just getting rid of all the bolts, honestly.
I can definitely trim a bolt for Klothys. Do you have another card you like to play over the final bolt?
Well, I don't know. I was looking at the Charmaw, just thinking like it would be nice to like maybe blow up a land and trade with a Rhino, but I don't think it's like necessarily that high upside.
Yeah.
We can also go ahead and get a... sorry.
Go ahead. We got 15 seconds.
We also can pull the Voidwalker out to be able to get our own stack of Rhinos.
Okay. Yeah, we could try the Voidwalker back.
All right, let's do it. We got the Boil and the only Wrenn and a Thoughtseize. This is a good keep, guys. This is a sick keep.
Awesome.
Yep. Thoughtseize, Wrenn, Lily, Boil. Game 3.
Surprise!
So I guess we just get Blood Crypt off Bloodstained Mire. That lets us potentially get Forest off Catacombs to save life.
Nice. Yep.
And then from there, we shouldn't
Blood
have any
Crypt has
issues.
Boil.
Yes. Two Violent Outburst, Force of Negation, with Fire and Ice to fuel it, and a Bone Crusher Giant.
Yeah, they also have Fiery Islet for a blue source that doesn't get boiled.
Yeah, this is a pretty good hand against our hand, not gonna lie.
Yeah, do we need to take Force or do we want to take something else?
I'm not sure. I think Force is potentially the thing to take, but oh man, leaving all of these is pretty bad.
Yeah, I'd love to just take their one Cascade Enabler, but they don't have that. They have two. This is tricky.
Yeah. Like, even if we take the Force, they can still tempo us out with an Ice, like from casting Lily on curve.
But if we take the Ice, they can't force us.
You're right. That'd be a little bit of a weird take overall, but it prevents them from maybe drawing the third land. Maybe we do take it.
I don't dislike it.
All right.
It's kind of optimistic, but maybe that's kind of where we want to be.
I agree with everyone's analysis here. Like, I don't think the odds are with us, but it might be the best play, and we might have to go for that type of play. Having drawn the third land, I guess, wish we just took one of the outbursts, but we'll see. We'll see what it hits. I mean, we probably kind of know what it's going to hit, actually. Never mind.
Unless they brought in their inevitable betrayal.
You never know. Basic Forest, they know about the boil.
I think they do. I think they were watching this sideboard.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Ooh.
Definitely interesting. I think we still play the Lily here, but... Ooh, they drew another force and another blue card. My goodness.
I think that's fine for us.
I think that's fine too overall. It's not what I expected to see. So they have two unknowns, and one is a land. Darn. They really are kind of doing it.
All right. Yeah, we're going to need some help. Helpful draw step.
That's not it.
Not that.
Not
going for Spyro now?
Yeah, I suppose.
Like, just touch a mountain?
Yep.
Well, we can leave Swamp untapped. Like, maybe we get a Fatal Push or something.
Yep. No discard, no push. And we're already down to 12. Voidwalker doesn't block. It's looking pretty bad here. I wonder if they respect Wrenn at all here. Nope.
Nope.
What it is answered. Oh no, don't ninjutsu. Oh, okay.
They're going to get the pump, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so now we're actually going to be dead to the Stomp.
Yes, we are at 2.
We know about.
Well, it's a shame to waste these really jundy progressions on a deck that doesn't care about that. We went right into Lily both games, and that's about that. Wait, we're not dead yet. Or we're dead, but we're not out of the game yet, because we're going to boil this stupid deck. Get wrecked. All right, now we're done.
There we go.
Okay, so not a good start, but the deck looked fine. This is just
the deck performed. Like those were good junt hands, like you said.
Yeah, it's just maybe one of the reasons that Jun's meta share isn't huge is just like a deck like this flying around. It's gonna get you a strong majority of the time, no matter what you do. Feels bad, man, but that's the world we live in, and at least it was over quickly, and at least the deck, as we say, looked pretty good. So on we go to round 2, hoping for a better matchup.
Ooh, all the discard.
All the discard, only one of the lands.
Against the Lurrus deck.
Against the Lurrus deck. Are we going to keep this one? We can cast push, too. We draw any other land, and we can cast just about the whole hand.
Man, this is so saucy.
Do we like it?
We drew like 4 lands in a row the last game, I felt like. So
yeah,
our odds are in our favor.
Yep. Yeah, that's true. On top of...
It's at least fun to keep it. And we're on the draw,
Exactly.
Like we have an extra look.
Merfolk?
Oh, it's Mill.
Oh, it's Mill. Oh, look at us.
We get the
Never
land.
didn't have it. We probably push.
Hold it.
I think you push, yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's go. We didn't even want to fetch land in this matchup anyway.
Yeah.
All right, no second crab. That's probably pretty good. They might be
Amazing
holding up
for
that
us. They must have
cycling
a
card.
handful of 3-drops. Oh,
Yeah.
maybe just hold on that land for a minute, see
Yeah.
what they've got.
Yeah, we'll start here.
See if we can potentially Thoughtseize their one archive trap or something.
Yep, that'd be great. Drown in the Luck or Counterspell?
Actually,
Fair.
playing Counterspell, that's crazy.
Yeah. So I guess we just go Swamp Inquisition here.
Yeah, seems good.
That is a little odd, but fair enough. Surgical, which we don't care about at all. They do have Archive Trap. Pretty easy take here. Fractured
Hopefully
Sanity.
they Surgical are Inquisitions.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. Lurrus into hand.
Lurrus in hand. Okay.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good.
Oh, it'd be kind of sweet to go like Voidwalker, like Thoughtseize the Lurrus, like we get a Lurrus.
If we draw another,
I think we should Thoughtseize Archive Trap though.
Probably.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean they can
actually,
return Crab though. Is the problem with that?
Yeah, I mean, can we just say like, okay, you mill us for 13 once? Like,
I think we can.
All right.
Actually.
Yeah, I think it's worth the risk.
Okay, so we are gonna play Voidwalker into Thoughtseize then, and in that case, we need another black land here, so we'll go get Tomb. Oh man, this is hype. They could, in theory, find a better surgical target this way, but I don't think we care that much if they surgical.
Any of those cards in your hand? I don't think so either.
As long as they don't like hit a Thoughtseize.
Oh, the one of Kroxa.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll probably surgical that, you know.
Yeah, probably.
Well, that's okay for us though.
Yeah,
thankfully, we only have the one.
But if they don't, we get to, yeah, good call. I was going to say, if they don't, we get to just double spell next turn, or if we draw land naturally, we could even hymn the Tourach. But
got
yeah,
him.
We do get their Lurrus, if that matters at all too.
Yeah, we're definitely going to.
I mean, now that they've milled us, like, it could be real. Like, you know, we could just, like, dash Ragavan kind of stuff.
Yep.
Next turn.
I also just like, oh no.
Oh.
Bruh. Come on.
I don't think that it was right to. I don't think there's anything we could have done about the second one there. Like,
Yeah.
we were going to have to fetch this turn.
Yep. But that definitely gives them a chance where before I don't really know so much that they had one.
Yeah.
Oh, Borrow back into hand. That's pretty nuts. Okay. Ooh, that's a good one. So we are just gonna kill the crab, probably buy back Tarmogoyf, or maybe Ragavan. Ragavan could
Dog was barking. Sorry about that.
I was saying K command, probably just main phase, kill the crab, buy back either Tarmogoyf or Ragavan, I suppose. Ragavan could get bricked by a Ruin Crab off the top, but then we could attack and then ping. Tarmogoyf, obviously a great clock, but just a little slower, doesn't let us double spell. What do you guys think?
We can also make them discard on their draw step.
I was just going to say that's possible, but they can also always bounce a Borrow in response, so I don't think that's as correct as it would be otherwise. I think we want to buy back a creature.
How big are the Goyps right now?
5/6.
5/6. I mean, we could make the Lurrus play. We get milled for 3 at the minimum.
Yeah, I really want to kill the crab.
Like more aggressive. Yeah, if you want to kill the crab, that's fine.
Yeah, we are only at 19 cards in the library. That is very low now.
Yeah. All right, so Goyf or Ragavan?
Goyf.
You got it. So do we want to... This is without cost. Do we want to play the Voidwalker? Or do we want to swing with the Voidwalker, or do we want to play Lurrus? Probably just swing with the Voidwalker, honestly.
Yeah, I think so this turn. I don't like, they could draw a Fatal Push. I think
Yep.
that would be okay. Okay. Well, it's a good thing we killed the crab, because then we get mill for 6.
Indeed.
Yeah, I think we go for Lurrus now.
Go for the Lurrus now. Let's just game it out. So if we swing for 3, they're at 9. We could, if we don't play the Lurrus, we can then Wrenn, play Goyf off of the second land, and they're dead next turn. Just from the clock. Like, I don't know what Lurrus necessarily does for us here, compared to just getting them dead next turn with another 2 unblockable swings for 3.
Fair enough. So if we go Wrenn, we could get back Peatland for a green source.
Yeah, so that sounds like the play to me.
Suppose, like, there's a Stomping Ground would have been maybe better, but this is fine.
Yeah, you're right. Right on both counts. So they're dead on board. We're at 15 cards. We know we're getting milled for 3. I suppose Tasha's Hideous Laughter is the scariest one. They can't cast Fractured Sanity with the basic swamp.
Crypt Incursion?
Ooh.
I don't know what they're doing instant speed. Probably
Yeah.
they let this resolve, whatever it is.
Crypt Incursion would be insane.
Oh, maybe it's like Drown in the Lock.
Yeah, it could be a push or drown or something. Draw step. Another surgical. Alright, they're dead.
Okay. Well, now we get Punish Routing that third Spyro.
Yep. Oh, I guess they're not dead. They can jump block with Crab.
No, we can still get him, actually. Double ping with Wrenn. Oh, no, we don't have to. Never mind. I forgot we didn't get Lurrus.
Yeah, I don't think that'd quite do it anyway. I think they'd be at 1. But we can crack Peatland, try to find a kill spell for Crab, and then they'll be dead. No such luck. Alright, maybe they won't see the Wrenn ping, and they will not block.
They do?
They do. Alright, so with this in mind, we probably just like play another Goyf, ping them to make absolutely sure they're dead if they don't mill us.
Well, we might have one more out still. Never mind.
Oh, you were gonna say pick up the Peatland?
Yeah, yeah, that's too late.
Yeah, I don't think it does anything to kill them from this life total, but definitely could have taken a look. All right. We did it.
Nice.
It's close.
Great stuff.
Closer than it probably should have been.
Yeah, that was really tight.
Yeah, nicely done.
Endurance. Get in the
Let's
deck.
go.
Let's go.
Get you in there. And I like Brutality a lot. Everything
Yeah,
else is
brutality's good.
everything else is kind of negotiable as far as I am concerned. I mean, you could consider a boil, probably not. These cards are kind of okay, but
One good thing about Boil is it's an expensive card that makes Tasha's like better for us.
that's a good point. We could
Oh,
disproportionately.
the crime and punishment is actually insane at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Okay. We
like-
can also like have more than 60 cards, which I always forget to do against Mill. So do you guys want to bring in these cards and maybe not trim quite a full 5? Obviously, there's a ceiling to how effective that can be.
Yeah, I like to just start with where do I have actively bad cards? Maybe consider cutting some of those.
Yeah. Tourach is medium.
Yeah.
Could trim 1 Tourach, 1 Wrenn, play with like 63. I think this is okay. We probably have I don't know.
Void Mirror stops the.
Like free archive traps.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I mean, a nice thing about the Wrenn and the Void Mirror and stuff is it diversifies our card types because Goyf is one of our best ways to win.
Yeah, we could.
It's just an option. I'm not necessarily
Yeah.
suggesting.
We could also
It's just a good thing I
consider
like to think about.
EE for that purpose because it's just
Yeah,
killing
yeah.
the crabs. But then we probably have too many ways to kill the crabs if we do that. My instinct is
Yeah,
to submit like
possible.
this. You guys
I
all
think
right
this
with this?
looks solid to me.
Cool.
It's good.
Let's just draw the endurance.
Yeah, well, make things simple. But good call about the intentionally raising the curve to beat Hideous Laughter.
We're going to laugh at their laughter.
That's right.
Yeah, we're gonna have the last laugh.
Counterspell and Mill. Interesting. They probably play a disproportionate amount of instants. Good hand here. Solid hand. In order to make that better. Or instant effects like being able to cycle.
Yeah, that could be a good call. I wouldn't imagine they would play fewer than 4 drown. Oh, geez. Okay, we like to see that.
Yeah, you've got to imagine that Drown is pretty much
Just better than
better
counterspell
than
in their deck.
Counterspell. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, another fetch land. That's not the best.
Nope, but let's see what they're up to.
Force of negation. That would be fine.
To protect their 1 archive trap, and then we just win with Dauthi Voidwalker.
Yeah, it's going to be
Never even
interesting
fetch.
to see what they have in hand. If we want to just terminate or just play Voidwalker.
Yeah, definitely.
If we see a hand which just only lands, just snap off the terminate, I think.
Yeah, I respect the crabs a lot. I'm pretty cool taking a turn off to kill them all. Pretty much most situations. As always, Luris is something to bear in mind, but maybe we'll take her to our side again this time. Who knows?
I don't think I've ever lost to Mill when they do the Luris thing. It might just
That's
be
fair.
variants, but
No,
I
yeah, I
don't know.
think I
Usually
have
the decks
either,
I'm
yeah.
playing, they just are losing at that point, and it's not enough.
Yeah,
And then the games I lose, they just turbo archive trap me kind of thing.
basically same here when you put it that way. I think my experience is the same. Fatal Push, Surgical
Ooh.
Extraction. Pretty bad hand.
Yeah, I think it's push. Again, hopefully they surgical the Inquisition.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
Ooh.
Yeah, Mill 3, let's go. Pretty unlucky for the opponent.
Yeah, no
All
doubt.
things considered there. But we're not
Do we
sad.
wanna- next turn, do we want to just terminate the crab or go with Dauthi next?
I'm leaning toward Terminate. We'll see what we draw, because,
Yeah.
that could make one thing better than the other. However, Terminating definitely. Ooh.
Oh, wow.
The crabs.
Also, I think we want to be like, oh, yeah, no, we definitely want to be fetching this
Now
turn.
we do, for sure. I
Because, like,
would
we
have
know
thought
it's
so before.
free.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, like, we can end up like losing important fetchables if we don't go for it here.
Correct.
Um,
Good draw.
yeah,
so
so
we
like
just
Overgrown
grab
Tomb or Stomping
yeah,
Ground. I guess Tomb.
probably.
Oh yeah, important to kill the Ruined Crab because there's Collective Brutality, edge cases. Actually, Brutality's in the graveyard.
And this though, we just drew this.
Yeah, and that, yeah.
Shockable. Not
Shockable.
shockable.
Disfigurable.
Yeah, Hedron Crab does not look as sturdy as Ruined Crab. This is a tank. Like, this is a beast.
Seriously.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness.
Fascinating.
We got a blocker.
We do have a blocker.
That
They
is
have
true.
a blocker too. So
I think the thing about the Voidwalker and damage removal is the Kolaghan's command is going to be exiled. So if they have another one, they might be able to Kolaghan's command us at some point. But I don't think that's a big deal. I was just
no, you're
sharing.
right about that though.
I think if it was a destroy effect, it wouldn't work.
I agree. I think that's true from my understanding. So if we K command away the crab, we're giving them a K command of their own to use, which I think would be, we can beat that, but maybe not ideal. This might be a time where we can draw step the K command, we just risk counterspell. So what is our best main phase K command use? It is probably just buying back at Tarmogoyf and killing the crab.
That would be solid.
You guys like that?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I like resolving it, I think.
I do too.
I think that's good for us.
We could get Mountain and respect the Voidwalker clock.
Yeah. You know what? I think that's free. I don't think we're going to need double green.
Agreed.
Yeah, I like that. So I don't know. I'm interested about the instinct to kill the crab. I don't think it's wrong at all. I don't know. I was inclined to just kill the Voidwalker immediately, but yeah, maybe that's just like a plan that we can beat.
I think it is a plan that we can beat. Anything that they're doing with the Voidwalker is something that our deck already did. So in that way, it's almost just like a 1-for-1 conceptually, and we just do that way better because our whole deck does that type of thing.
Yeah, until they Thoughtseize our Spyro, and then they have.
That's true. Yeah, we don't want to give them the rebuild with Spyro. That is a fact. What we can do is beat the Lurrus at any given time with a Tourach henceforth. Like if they make the third land drop here, put it into hand. We can always him it out. They're certainly, I think, gaming out K command lines here. Like maybe they want to buy back a crab main phase. Okay, they're gonna put Lurrus into hand. And then, at some point they can K command to get the Lurrus back maybe, right? But we'll see what we draw. Maybe we'll have a draw step that makes our decision easy here. They're attacking. All right, let's go. Thoughtseize, that makes it easy.
That's crazy. I was excited for just Tourach and the Lurrus, but this is very
Thoughtseize
good.
is fantastic here. I think we save life. We go Thoughtseize, play Goyf, play a Tat Blood Crypt. Save the Tourach for beating like the K command to put Lurrus back in hand or whatever if we can. Like I think
we can also go ahead and go with the other option. Not saying we should, but the other option is also using Voidwalker and snatching the Lurrus out of hand too.
Yes.
So that's also an option.
It does give them a really good way to use their Kolaghan's command, though.
Right. We open up to a really strong K command that way, and we take more life points. And, if the Lurrus could live, the lifelink would make up for it, but I think we want to race here with Goyf.
Yeah. I think the Lurrus line is like the highest upside, but I just think we need to respect the power of their deck.
Yeah, well said. It does feel a little bit weird to we got the Lurrus under our wing last game, didn't use it, but it's kind of like the same concept where we don't usually lose to their Lurrus on this deck like we can on almost any other Lurrus deck. We also don't necessarily need what Lurrus brings in this matchup so much. There's going to be plenty of situations where we're not gassed up and that'll change, but our hand's still real good.
Okay, so they're not going Kolaghan's command. Yeah, I was about to go through a whole thing where it'd be again, it would be a really good spot for Tourach.
Yep, no, for sure. That's a weird draw, right? Pretty weird one. But making a blocker is something. I don't know. I almost wonder if we're supposed to Spyro at this point.
If we find removal for the Voidwalker, that could be really good. If they what are the odds they're just holding up Counterspell?
I mean, it's just whatever they drew off the top, so it could happen. Maybe we attack first in case it's Drown in the Luck.
Yeah, attacking first seems good. Yeah, I think double spelling has some appeal, because if it is Counterspell, we at least get something on board.
Yeah. If we had 4 black sources, I would just play 2 Voidwalkers.
Yeah, play double Voidwalker would be great. Yeah.
But as is, I think we have a lot of draws that reward us for spiraling away 1 Voidwalker, 1 Tourach. It could go wrong though. It is the lowest floor play too, including them having Counterspell or including us just drawing some clunk that isn't relevant. VJ, do you have a preference here?
I think, 1 Voidwalker, 1 Tourach is definitely an optional. It's a heavier clock for them to have to answer. We have them dead in 2 turns if we go ahead and put down 2 creatures of our own, but we also lay down a blocker for the next Dauthi attack. That's a hard one to call.
Sure is. If we Spyro and it resolves, we have 3 pushes, 3 bolts to draw 2. We could draw a black land and double spell. We could draw a non-black land and just play a 2/1. We could draw a red or black land plus a Terminate or a Decay. I think we have a lot of upsides for this, but as we say, low floor.
Yeah, also if if they do say counter a Voidwalker, Tourach resolves, we just have 7 on field. Unblockable, so we can 2-turn clock them.
Yeah, sounds like you guys are leaning toward double spelling.
Well, the only other issue is if we go ahead and Spyro, we're giving them the potential of casting a Tourach or a Dauthi, another Dauthi. Obviously,
you are correct. All right, let's double spell. Let's lead on Tourach. This is pretty obvious counterbait because.
Yeah, we could just kick it if you're really excited about it, yeah.
Yeah. But maybe we didn't talk enough about kicking it because they could have just an archive trap in hand or something. But
I think that if we're kicking it, it's better to go with the Spyro play you said because we don't get to use our mana very efficiently if it's just getting counterspelled or whatever.
Yeah, that's totally fair.
At least this way, the upside is we get a lot of power and toughness out there.
This is a little scary, though, because we are dead. If they just, like, K-command to kill our Voidwalker and shock us, we're dead in 2 hits.
How does that race work? So, like, we go to 6. Well, no, but they have to sacrifice the Voidwalker.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're absolutely right. I forgot about that. Nope, good call.
That could save us. So I don't think that we could race if they could do both.
Yeah.
Like
right.
attack and also shock us.
Absolutely right. Okay, here it comes.
So yeah, assuming they're just like maybe they drew a land, they're gonna like return crab.
That is my assumption as well, which
That would be pretty scary.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if it's Ruin Crab, that has a free block on Tourach.
Yeah, I think because they're life linking with Lurrus anyway, I think Tourach is on blocking duty, dissuading the Lurrus attack. All right, that's so far so good as far as what we expected. Yep. Okay, makes a lot of sense. All right, so we can now, with our other Voidwalker, if we untap, potentially do so. Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, that's just what we needed. That's just what we wanted to see.
So now I guess we're terminating Lurrus, and then we're just like attacking with both, right? For sure.
Yep.
Yeah, and like this is part of the strength of this Spyro line is like maybe we would have been able to see this like a turn earlier, where we do have a lot of spot removal to draw into.
Yes.
So whether it's killing the Lurrus or killing that Voidwalker.
But just trusting in our deck just worked out perfectly. We don't lose any gas. We've got Spyro to rebuild. We're double spelling 2 turns in a row. We're now winning the race deterministically as far as the attacks and blocks go. And as far as them milling us, we're still up at 33. So definitely worked out. Good call, guys, on the double spell, putting faith in these old bordered black MH2 cards. And once OP lets us lets us play again, we'll be turning the corner pretty hard. All right. See you later. Taking the free block. Yep.
I suppose if they then chump Goyf, like if nothing changes, then we could return Kroxa now. All right, never mind.
That's funny.
So if they chump, so they can go to 2.
Yeah, they can also potentially
just
the
use
graveyards.
The full guide. If they do that, they've got it's a 3/4 Goyf.
Yeah, still.
Actually, wait. Does Soul Guide go to the graveyard? I think it'd be 4/5 then.
Yes.
Yeah, goes to the graveyard. So I think they still have to chump Goyf if they do that.
All right. We want to just kick off with a Spyro.
Yeah, I think so.
Seems hard to lose.
Try to just draw bolts.
Yeah. We're doing Jund things again, and this time it matters.
They're lining up this time.
Also, the efficiency of your initial build, VJ, is really coming to fruition here. Like, we're seeing the power of these 2 drops with lots of utility, just being able to double spell, not necessarily needing the grinding power so much in this matchup. And, I'm...
Also, like in that game 1 against Mel, where we keep the 1 lander, like we did draw the land immediately, but like the hand was like more functional than it would be like if we did have a bunch of like say Bloodbraids to draw into.
By far, yeah. And variance going our way. We draw out of our sketchy keep. Game 2 OP mulls to 5. Can't overlook that. But...
Yeah, we can't forget about that.
All right, OP.
Potentially a little bit of salt,
We
or
got
they're
it.
just concentrating on their other match, their double feud. You know?
Okay. We can seal
Actually,
that.
I think that's also game.
Yeah, I think. Well,
I think we start with attack,
yeah,
right?
we start with attacks because we'll just see what they do. If they let it be game, then it's game. If not, they might block Tourach and then we ping Crab or whatever.
Oh no, I went to a 3/4.
Oh, because Dauthi.
Oh yeah, because the Voidwalker
Yeah,
exiled
yeah.
it. Yeah, right. Forgetting about that.
So,
So that
yeah.
actually, I think, does matter.
Okay, that's game.
Well, we can kill that.
Yep.
So that's nice.
We can kill them.
Oh yeah.
Even better.
Oh yes. I was thinking they were going to be a 2. Sweet.
GG, well played, guys. Very well navigated. That was, as we said, intense, close. Showed a lot of the upsides of the list, and we're back on the board. 1-1 going into round 3. See you then. Well, another one-lander on the draw. This one has the chance to make mana itself with Ragavan. It's definitely a sketchier keep, though. How lucky are we feeling?
Not really.
Not that lucky. Not this lucky. All right, we can go to 6. I think that's probably correct.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we're going to 5.
I said I didn't feel lucky.
Yep.
At least we have a good 5.
At least we do. Probably have to hope to get lucky in bottom A land, especially because Ragavan could make mana.
Yeah, and then should be one of the 3 drops, I think.
I think so too. Probably K Command, right?
Yeah. Spiral can refill the hand pretty easily.
Yep. All right, feels bad, man. That would have been a great 7 in the blind. Well, not even necessarily. There's no discard in any of these 3 hands we looked at, so you never know if it's going to line up. But hopefully if Tron keeping 7, isn't this supposed to go the opposite way? Aren't they supposed to mulligan while we keep a 7 and then we still have to try to put together a win?
That is shenanigans.
Yeah.
And I was really just about to say I'm going to call Tron. I really was just feeling Tron.
Oh, man. I wish you were wrong, but you are right.
Maybe we're going to Charmaw them. That would be sweet.
Yeah.
We
don't have any
a decent amount of sideboard cards.
Yeah, we're respecting the matchup as much as I think you should.
That's really nice.
Yeah. Okay. Go Ragavan. I don't know what we can find here that matters. Blaststone. Okay, I guess we just Spyro away a couple lands and prepare to lose.
Yeah, if you wanted to be like some lands, you should probably like play Tomb or something.
Yeah, I think Tomb's the thing. Okay.
I guess Fatal Push actually.
Actually, yeah, let's just pitch push.
We improved the hands.
Marginal improvement is an improvement nonetheless. Now let's see what's it gonna be.
It's gonna be mismatching Tron lands.
Yeah, we hate to see it.
You know, with the addition of MH2, Tron hasn't been as detrimental to me with some of the new cards that we've gained. I mean, we've gone pretty wide. The worst that they can probably go ahead and do is throw down the Wormcoil engine.
Yeah, Wormcoil would probably be the best turn 3 play they've got here. Wormcoil into Relic or something would be pretty bad. But, yeah, I agree. We have gone wide enough to pressure a Karn Liberated successfully, and that's something.
Yeah, and hopefully they don't have a certain 8 mana play anywhere.
Yes, indeed. Whoa.
Ooh, they could be Eldrazi Tron.
I think they are.
I mean, that could just be a tutor target for Urza's Saga.
E-Tron confirmed.
That's really not the scariest turn.
Nope.
So plus, Tourach's going to be able to strip their hand pretty well.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll keep their scariest thing, but still.
Yeah, we can
Sadly.
actually just do Tourach now. That's sick.
I think we're supposed to, unless we
yeah.
find something real good.
Urza Saga.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, Tourach, save us.
Casting him with 4 black mana for good energy. Getting
Ooh, the Urborg.
2 more lands out of their hand. That's probably pretty rough. I mean, they probably, I guess, just flooded, but what do they get now? I wonder what...
I'm really thinking this is Eldrazi Tron. Like, they have the Urborg for their, like, less painful dismembers and to play around Void Mirror.
Oh, yeah, it's got to be.
They've got multiple Blast Zones.
I was going to say, I don't know if they have another one, but they do. I wonder, they probably would have gotten another Urza Saga if they had another one. Is it possible they only play one? I haven't seen Etron since MH2. Okay.
I would expect them to have, like, up to 4 for sure.
Yeah, me too. So I don't really get it. Like, we're not playing into Blast Zone at all with our progression, but fair enough.
Well, we have one good attacker into their Thought Knot. That's something.
It sure is.
I guess they're equipping. I don't think that matters that much. Now, are they going to charge Blast Zone? Oh, they can't. Okay.
All right, let's find good old Lily off the top. No. All right. Yeah, just an attack with Tourach then, I guess, right?
Well, we can also throw Ragavan under the bus because worst case scenario, our 4 damage goes through and Ragavan. Oh, we can't cast another Ragavan.
Yeah, there's that, and they would just be gaining life.
Yep.
Yeah.
I guess we could attack with no. Never mind. The Seasoned Pyro would only do 2, and then the Wrenn would be 3. Yeah. Yep. Like, are we pinging or are we just gonna pick up the land?
I don't really know. Probably getting the land.
Yeah, like they're gonna be able to gain life at some point with Kolaghan, like
Exactly.
probably now, so probably safer.
Yep.
I wanted to think about it because, you know, like if we connect for 4 enough times, then we can win that way.
Yeah, for sure. Oof. Interesting.
I mean, I guess they just didn't want to get in it. Could have.
Yeah. Huh. Well, it doesn't really
Not a
matter.
good draw.
It doesn't really matter. I think maybe at this point we just try to protect the Wrenn for the Wrenn ult and say go, even though they're going to Blast Zone it away at some point.
Yeah, potentially next turn.
Yep. Make him do it, though, I guess, and try to stay alive until...
Yeah, hopefully they just, like, blow their Blast Zone on 1. That'd be great.
Yeah.
That's the mind control play. Yeah, the mind slaver play. I mean, I guess if it's basically guaranteed that they're going to blow or they're going to put it to 2 and like pop it, like maybe we just wanted to attack with Tourach into their Matter Reshaper.
Yeah, potentially.
It feels really bad.
Yeah, I mean they could either 2-for-1 us and gain 3 life that way, or decide to just take the hit and then recoup the life. And now at least I think we price them into the Blast Zone, but I don't know if that matters at all. It's not like it's going to choke their mana for the turn, really. So they're going to play a map into their Chalice, and then they're going to put Blast Zone up to 4 to play around Bloodbraid Elf. And then we're going to come back into it.
Yep. No, opponent, you have to tap more mana to do that. Are they gonna attack with something? I guess Matter Reshaper.
I think we take the trade with Spyro here. Or do we take the trade with Tourach to make Blast Zone more awkward?
That's interesting.
We could also trade with Ragavan.
Oh
if
yeah.
If we give them any blocker, either way, they're gonna still gain life.
Yeah, but then at least we get to trade with the Matter Reshaper and make like Liliana even better.
Exactly, that's what we need to set up. So
like Ragavan is really not doing anything, I don't think, barring something crazy happening. Ooh, Endbringer.
Okay.
That's a good one. Yep, trying to find a Terminate for that guy.
Yeah.
Oh no, they have something even better to do? Oh, Walking Ballista, is it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, E-Tron. Didn't
getting there.
miss seeing you in the queues.
No.
Void Mirror seems awesome. Maybe Urborg is for this card too, right?
No, I think definitely that's a consideration. But probably still worth playing anyway.
Oh, I agree for sure. Charmaw, Grudge, Ouphe. These are all pretty good. I don't know if we like any of these other options from like this category here.
I don't like explosives because they're a big Karn deck.
Yeah.
Potentially some of the other cards. Okay, I think we want to get some of the 1-drops out because of Chalice.
Agreed. Maybe like one Ragavan. I think he still could be good on the play, but cutting one seems okay. In the past, we've done something like
some
that.
Stuff, yeah. I don't like Wrenn very much in the matchup either.
I agree, big time with that. These cards are.
They're a Saga deck of some kind. Like we could really play Crime Punishment.
Probably supposed to. Like
Saga could potentially do bigger work
on
as
top
well.
of everything else.
Takes out their Urza Saga too.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Maybe one Tourach and one other 1-drop.
That could be fine. One of like Ragavan or Bolt or an Inquisition. I don't like Inquisition that much. We could do with that. It's like, I don't know. Inquisition has precisely like turns 1 and 2 to be relevant.
Yeah, for sure.
And after that, it's just gonna be dead.
Yeah. Okay. I like it.
Yeah, this is good. Like we could play something like Klothys, but it's super slow. This is not great. I think we should mulligan this.
I'm gonna argue to keep.
So what kind of hand are they gonna keep that this is gonna be effective again?
I think just Tarmogoyf is one of the better cards in the matchup. If they have a great hand, if they have like keep 7 Natty Tron, it's not gonna beat that, but
we have to be able to put some other kind of cards in the graveyard to make Goyf good, though. Like, if we had a discard spell, I'd agree.
Yeah, I mean, that's totally fair. I just think our top decks are full of cards like that, basically. But I grant you that the hand is very one-dimensional, and some of our 6s will be better, no doubt.
Okay, so VJ, what way do you want to go with it?
I'm leaning more towards keep because more than likely, since they're a Chalice deck, they're going to put Chalice on 1, which we already immediately get away from that. So we're not going to be affected by that right now. So it's not horrible on that front.
Absolutely.
All right, we're going to have faith. We got rewarded for faith in the last round.
We need faith. We require faith with this hand, for sure. But yeah, I'm kind of the same mind. I'm not saying it's like an exciting hand. We'd really like to see them take a mull. They don't. We notably will not be getting basic forest anytime with this hand, thanks to Kroxa, so I'm going to fetch a green land off of the Catacombs. And we got to fade a lot of things. No turn 1 relic or map is real nice.
Yeah, they didn't play turn 1 Temple, so at least we're not getting Thought Knotted next turn.
Yep.
Oh, they have Natural Tron.
Well, no, that must be what the hand does, but sometimes they have worse hands than the Natural Tron.
At the risk of this dying to, like, something small, I think we do it. Playing for the highest upsides. The Bolt was potentially a good draw just because it lets us double spell grow the Goyf.
You have it.
They got the Dismember. Okay.
Joke's on them. Powers up the second Goyf.
Exactly. All right. Charmaw? No.
Oh, that would have been so good.
Yep. I think we just play Goyf, hold up Bolt.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, if they keep 7 with Natty Tron both games, then that is what it is. Their deck shouldn't be doing that more than every once in a blue moon.
Okay, if that's what they have, hopefully they just go like... Oh, do we want to kill that?
I definitely want to. I think we do.
I mean, yeah, I guess Bolt is like not doing a ton, and we have another one. Yeah. I was gonna say, like, I'm hoping that they go like, if they have drawn, they just go like Karn get like coding or something, like where we just like kill the Karn and then like validate. Okay, they actually didn't have Natural Tron.
Yeah, that's good.
Interesting.
Bad draw. So we open on Kroxa. See what they do, I guess.
Next turn we can go ahead and escape Kroxa. So
yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So do we have to play the fetch to do that?
Yeah. We're playing the fetch, I think.
So.
And we also have to use the Bolt to
and
do that.
Use the Bolt.
With that in mind, do we bolt this just to clock, or do you want to see if they block, hold it up for some other play like Karn?
I think we go ahead, just give them whatever they draw off the top and just go for the kill.
All right, let's go for it. This is the faithful play.
All right, it's not at least the missing Tron land.
Yeah, still pretty rough, but...
Yeah, hoping for no Dismember.
Yeah, that'd be very punishing.
That would be pretty sick.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know if they play Matter Reshaper if they drew another Dismember, right?
Yeah, still potentially beatable, though. Like, the big payoffs are still the scariest things here.
Okay, well, that is really annoying.
Yeah, very.
Yeah, the Kroxa is, I think, one of our best tools, like, for aggression as well. Like, yeah, that and Goyf.
Okay, they're going to hold up the ability to put counters on Blast Zone. Escaping Kroxa is still not the worst if we end up with nothing better to do. Just because, like, it's recursive. We're taking a land away. Well, what do you guys think here?
Well, first we want to attack the... Because if we go ahead and escape Kroxa right now, we're going to take that... we're going to shrink the
It actually doesn't change the size.
Oh, that's interesting.
Creature.
Yeah, they have instants over there, which is not usual, and we don't have sorceries, which is not usual. But you're absolutely right. I think we escape Kroxa. Getting a card out of their hand at this stage is good. We might put them to 4 that way. Again, Kroxa's recursive. If they have to use a land and a couple turns to blast zone our stuff, hopefully we can...
I guess, yeah, like if they're not Troning, then
yeah,
yeah, the Time Walk could be good for us.
What didn't I click? There it is.
We got a Thought here. Okay.
Yeah, we take.
So yeah, that's how much they respected the Kroxas. Just not playing Thought.
Yep. And
Makes total sense.
Yeah, I think it's probably the right play. They could have collared up a Thought, but maybe us showing them a fetch land made them not want to do that. We could have been. Oh my god. Ah.
Yeah, this would be a good-ish time for like crime punishment.
Yes. Please. Not
a good time for
much.
Inquisition.
All right, but we attack first.
Yeah. Oh, they messed up. They let us get a trigger. That's pretty hype.
Yeah, that's actually huge.
I'll take it.
Yep.
Take it all day.
Gonna mess up again? Not quite. All right. We can now just kind of cheese the game with a little bit of burn.
Oh, that's not horrible.
No, it's not. We could hit the
It's
map.
the graveyard as well.
Yeah. We could hit the
do we
map
hit
right
map?
now. I don't know. Like,
Yeah, like
hitting
collar
Basilisk
on the
Collar.
construct.
Yeah. I think we probably just let them have the map. It's real tough. Like, they can probably just get another Urza Saga with map, but they didn't game one.
I mean, okay, how about this? Do we want to just Inquisition them
Yes.
so that we...
That was going to be my next thing. I think yes. So let's just do that while we're thinking about the other play. And now if we draw a fetch land or a 1-drop spell off the top, we can escape Kroxa again next turn. So with that in mind, I think we hold up Decay. But if somebody really wants to hit the map now, I will definitely listen to the argument.
If we go ahead and take out the map, what they're going to be able to do is make a construct and then equip the Basilisk Collar after that. So they are going to get a creature no matter what.
Yeah, but then we can just decay the creature, right? And try to...
No, he was saying if we're hitting the
if we hit the map
now.
Yeah, so we all agree to say go then?
Yeah.
I'm fine with saying go. Yeah.
Ooh, well, if we want to escape Kroxa, we kind of have to decay.
No, we do have to use the decay now.
Yeah. Let's just see what they do, I guess. Yeah, that's pretty annoying. Or is this tower?
Tron. Just do it now.
Okay, well, maybe so they can use their mana for the equip, I guess.
Possibly. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so which of these do we want to decay? I think you could make a case for either.
I think you could as well.
If we do have kill spells for the construct tokens.
Yeah. Yeah, probably the collar, I guess. Close, though.
Yeah.
All right, Deck, let's go.
Just...
Woo!
Yeah,
We're not escaping Kroxa, but that's pretty darn good.
That's a good one to draw, though.
Yep.
So I guess they're probably going to get something that can act like Relic or something, so which is kind of a bummer.
Yeah, definitely. All the more reason not to show them a main phase grudge, I guess.
Yeah. I'm hoping that we're gonna have a good window to, like, if that's what happens, like we can like get both halves of grudge.
Yeah, definitely.
Like if it is Relic, they will probably just crack it now.
Soul Guide
or
Lantern.
I guess Soul Guide. I guess they might wait with Soul Guide. Yeah, because they can just snipe the Kroxa. Yep. Well,
Come
no.
on, come on.
Like walking ballista.
Yeah.
It's very annoying.
Yep. That means all of a sudden our life total's under pressure where it wasn't before. But, we're still grudging the ballista, grudging an attacking construct.
Chalice of the Void on 5. No. All right. Well, let them attack. Let them feel safe. Like, we're going to be able to grudge. For sure.
Okay, so it doesn't matter. Can't we just grudge like right now?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. You just want the opponent to think.
I just want to play the
getting
psychological game.
That's
Yep,
totally
that's right.
fair.
Maybe they're going to get spooked into it now. Gotta draw a card.
Yep. Something about our deck is really making OPs tanky. You called it, Dan. All right. Is there any reason to wait and see what we draw before we use this? We get punished for that potentially if we top deck Spyro and have to use a mana that we could otherwise use for other things. Otherwise, it's pretty free to untap.
I think we're gonna want to. I mean, okay, if we draw Fatal Push, it's not even that bad because like kind of want to kill Tourach.
Yeah, so I think the presence of that other construct. I mean, maybe Crime and Punishment, but whatever.
Also, like if we do it like this, like we can just like Wrenn ping. I guess we could Wrenn ping anyway. All right, just F6 this. We don't have time to wait. Oh my goodness. Betrayed. No. We're having faith. We're having faith this time,
that's
Grim.
right. That's right. Faith.
We can overlook one land.
We can.
And then there's a beautiful swamp.
Yep, exactly.
Amazing how sometimes you get flooded and you even trim down to 22 lands.
Exactly. This
Opponent's
card's
got faith.
unbeatable. All right, deck. Come on. That's a card. Let's go.
Okay.
So we can obviously kill one of their things and buy back Goyf, or we can draw step, discard them, and buy back Goyf. But I'm inclined to kill one of their things so we can play the Goyf this turn.
Yeah, I think we should play Goyf this turn. I think that's what we need.
What do we need to kill here?
I'd say the Mana Reshaper gets some immediate value. So
maybe we should just kill the construct, honestly.
I kind of agree.
Like, I don't think the body on Reshaper is putting us under immediate duress like we have Goyf.
Agreed.
The main thing that would be annoying would be if they just like draw another dismember and then like I guess we're just trading. Yeah, 6/7 Goyf is nice. So then if they do that, I guess they get to trade dismember for Goyf cleanly.
Yep.
It was really rough to just give them a card there though.
Yeah. All right, what is this? Maybe a Thought Knot wouldn't be the worst.
Maybe Chalice on 2?
Yeah, that's good call. That's it.
Okay. Well, we can just
Also not
decay that.
worst.
That'd be kind of nice. Or just Crime Punishment again would be kind of the nuts.
We already used our only
actually.
decay,
Okay. Right.
yeah,
Do we want to hold these lands?
Maybe we can play one. I think holding one makes sense, but
Yeah.
Warping Whale. All right, well, that's a chump blocker. Oh, no, it's Chalice. All right, Ouphe's got one draw step. Do we have a game 3? Combo? Don't do it.
Warping Whale.
Expedition map. Okay, I don't think... unless they have, like, a Scavenger Grounds to get...
I think that's one of the ones they cut for like the Urza Saga stuff.
Most likely, yeah.
Nice.
The other one I was thinking of was another one that I'm sure has been cut, Seagate Wreckage. But yeah, good job, guys. On the draw, like an Inquisition could get better. At the same time, Chalice on one is even harder to beat on the draw when we have too many 1-drops. So I could submit just like this, or we could maybe make a small change like that. It is good to know that Chalice is still in. If it was in on the draw, it'll be in on the play.
The only thing I would actually consider is maybe Engineered Explosives is the only thing I would probably consider adding in, but I don't know what the cut will be.
I thought so too before game 2. I think if we didn't have Crime and Punishment... But, like, EE doesn't do much for us besides clean up the chalices. And the punishment to do that. Yeah, and the tokens, no, you're right. Still don't know if it's better than anything we're doing. But...
We haven't seen Karn, but, you know, like, I think it's really likely they have... So that would make it worse. But, you know, if we're not that concerned about having potentially a dead card, like, we could do worse than EE.
Okay. Non-bows with our Ouphe. Non-bows with our Ouphe worth noting.
Oh, that's true. I think Ouphe is a big part of our plan, actually.
Agreed. I think that makes me just off the fence against it, but it is close. It is a good observation. Do we just want to find room for one Inquisition, or just submit like this? Maybe one Ragavan out, one Inquisition in on the draw?
Yeah. That's okay, I think. I don't think this is the ideal matchup for Ragavan, unless like BT just comes down on turn 1.
Yeah.
Then he's probably like...
Ooh.
Interesting hand.
Probably a keep, right?
It is probably a keep. It's awkward in a few different ways, but let's keep her. See where it takes us.
Yeah, what's our best draw off the top? Just like an Inquisition?
Yeah, that'd be pretty hype. The third land's
okay,
I'll too.
Take the third land, yeah.
We want Blood Crypt with this. I don't know if we should be... I think I'm going to play it. I was thinking, you know, maybe holding up Fatal Push at some point if we keep drawing lands off the fetch land, but not really.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It usually seems like those cases against E-Tron, when you need to Fatal Push, like you're probably like just dying to Chalice or whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
Whoa, I didn't expect a Ballista on 1.
Nope, me neither. Once again, they do keep 7, and we could be Natty Tron. We hope not.
Yeah. Maybe this is their like Ragavan defense play.
Maybe. Oh, speak of the devil. Actually, I think we dash him in here.
Interesting.
Because that allows us to Edict with Lily next turn if they're not doing Natty Tron unbeatable stuff. Like if they have any, I mean, if they don't have multiple creatures on the board, like Walking Ballista is really good against Lily early in a couple different ways.
I like it. It's interesting. I mean, we could just like punishment for 0, I guess. But yeah, I don't mind the Ragavan.
We could, yeah. I mean, punishment seems okay. Because we have 2. VJ, any preference here? Any thoughts? We could always just like hold up Terminate 2.
We have the spare punishment. If we do punishment now, turn 3 we can go ahead, dash in Ragavan, and turn 4 Tourach Kit. So we have a clear line of play there, which is very ideal to kick a Tourach against this deck.
Okay.
If we get like Knotted next turn, like maybe we're going to be disappointed that we used a crime punishment. But like they probably take just Terminate or Lily or something.
They can't beat both. So, all right, let's go for a punishment then.
And hopefully we won't get punished.
Yes, exactly. This punishment is for you, OP. To be clear, not for us. It is for you.
Take your punishment and ping yourself for one. No.
Okay. Thought not it is, I suppose. So we get to go Terminate into Ragavan, most likely, unless we draw a discard spell. I assume they're taking Lily here. Could be wrong. Been wrong before.
That was my instinct. I mean, I guess like just us being able to play Ragavan, like Terminate Ragavan.
Yeah.
Kind of nice, potentially.
Yeah. It's totally
Unless they have like another Ballista. It would make sense they would have another Ballista, I think, given them just playing it out on one like that.
Yeah. Same energy as us using the punishment for that.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, it's looking like both players have like non-perfect but pretty respectable hands. It's going to be a bit of a slugfest here. At any point, they can break the symmetry pretty hard. But so can we. We can top deck a Charmaw or something.
Man, yeah, this has got to be one of the best matchups for Charmaw, right?
Yeah.
Maybe the best?
The best, I would say.
Yep, Lily goes.
We could top deck Void Mirror too and go Mirror into Ragavan, let the Thought Knot hit us one time. We got plays. We could top deck another Lily. Let's go deck. Abrupt Decay, not gonna do it, but let's Terminate off of Peatland.
Yeah, it's pretty bad for us, I think, if we don't get to play the Ragavan. Otherwise, I was thinking about it, like, it'd be nice to wait, but yeah, no. Not nice if you don't get to play the spell.
Yep.
Kroxa good.
Yep. I'm hearing myself
I think I feel better about...
Just so we know. I don't know who that is, but it's all good. No big deal. It's a faint echo, but just mentioning it.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
Smasher. Yeah.
That's annoying. Terminate.
It is, but we're connecting with Ragavan. We could definitely benefit.
We could play Thoughtseize from their library. If we draw a land, we could play another, like a Smasher.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be fun.
Ooh, not that land, though. All right. Starting with Ragman. Yeah, we need something hype here.
I mean, I guess we can just kick Tourach and make a 4/3 and then maybe make it bigger, like big enough to block. Not the worst thing.
No, not the worst. Not sure what the play is here, to be honest.
Walking Ballista, all we can go ahead and do is make it a 2/2, really, so that doesn't really help us all that much.
No, it doesn't.
I mean, I guess, like, instead of kicking Tourach, we could just, like, go Tourach Kroxa, and, like, grow it by 1.
We could. That's actually probably better.
And then, like, maybe we can escape Kroxa next turn.
Yep.
Like, Kroxa can block. Can we escape Kroxa next turn? Maybe not.
Depends. Okay, so why don't we play this for 0 so it dies? So no, that doesn't go to our graveyard. Never mind.
Our graveyard. That would be a sweet play, though.
Pretty cool. Yeah, it is probably Kroxa, Tourach into Kroxa. Feels bad.
They do also have that Blast Zone on, for 2 would be really bad.
Yep.
Just thinking about that now.
We are dead to another Smasher, even if we jump. was trying to see if there's any cool way to use the crime half of Crime and Punishment with Ragavan making white, but not quite.
Well, okay, if they did play Smasher, I think we would go to 1, right? If we chump, and then like if we had Pulse in our deck, that would be pretty high.
You're right. Yeah. Yeah, once again, Pulse. The best card when you don't have it. Unplayable when you do.
Yeah, like imagine if like I don't know, that Pulse, like that Terminate that we played was like Pulse, and like we don't get to double spell.
Yeah. For sure, for sure.
Map is scary.
Main phase in it for a power plant. There it is. All right. Just aggroed out by E-Tron. Pretty rough, but bad matchup, and they kept 7.
Made him work for
all
it.
3. Yep. Once again, the deck
I was
looking
thinking,
fine.
I don't know. I guess in some ways, like regular Tron would be worse for us, but I don't know. I don't mind this.
So if we find a I don't know. I don't think we have outs, but let's start with a
we
deck.
can find any.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
What does crime do again? I don't remember.
We can put a creature or enchantment from an opponent's graveyard onto the battlefield under our control. So we could buy back a Thought-Knot Seer.
And we would have to go to 0 to cast it as well.
So we're very dead. Unfortunate, guys. Once again, the deck looking fine. We're just hitting some bad matchups and some very good progressions. When E-Tron keeps 7 all 3 games, they are favored, period. We can still compete, but that is a tough nut to crack. And we, like you said, Dan, we made them work. We took them to game 3. They were pretty close. This one was a tough one for our hand to stop, though, no doubt about it. So why don't we go to round 4? Hey, we've won the die roll. All right, VJ has predicted Hammer Time as an opponent. Let's find out. We've got an Is It Avi, but that means very little. My Avi suggests White Weenie, and I've literally never played it in Modern.
Hey, I'm going to step away for just 2 minutes, so I'll be back, guys.
Okay, sounds good, man. All right.
Oh
Dan.
dear, could be elementals.
Yeah, we got a keeper though.
We do.
Can't cast Terminate, but
very nice. Yeah, have you played against the elementals deck very much, Grim? The latest iteration?
Unfortunately, I wouldn't say very much, but like I have played against it a couple times. Truly,
yeah, that one's
truly
pretty crazy.
Yeah, pretty
kind of has a lot of kind of stormy turns.
Yeah, you're right, and another pretty bad matchup, I would say. Endurance and Risen Reef as the takeables Solitude and Omnath. So Solitude only able to do its thing by pitching Omnath. Endurance is good against us, but we probably still have to take the Reef because it's the 2-for-1. The only thing is K Command does kill it. Endurance doesn't die to K Command. I don't know.
Yeah, it could be awkward for us to like have mana for killing like Risen Reef, and like also it can be really bad for us if they draw more like another Risen Reef.
Yep.
I don't think it can be too bad for us if they like just play an Endurance, can it? I mean, I guess they could maybe mess up Koif. I don't think it's too wrong to take Risen Reef in either case.
Agreed. But yeah, some good things to think about. But
yeah. I guess at least their hand is pretty slow.
Nice.
All right, the third land is good.
Third land's excellent. And yeah, they're slow. We've got some decent tools. The second Goyf seems pretty good here. If we can, continue curving out reasonably, I think it'll be important. It'll be a 4/5 once we have an instant in the bin as well.
Yeah.
Well, leaving aside the endurance, I suppose. The new adventures basic lands. That's cool.
Yeah, been seeing some of those around for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think it's good to attack before doing anything because potentially they could try to like endurance ephemerate it and blow us out.
Yeah, very true. All right. Let's play another Goyf here.
Yeah, I think it should be another Goyf. So, supposing they just like go for endurance, like when we attack, we want to let the trigger resolve before we say terminate it or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, looking just like an endurance is planned. Okay.
That's enough small Goyfs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they play just so many creatures. Like, they're really not helping us with the size of the Goyfs.
Right, exactly.
Cannot be countered.
Darn. Playing around.
All of our counter spells just going to waste. Feels bad.
I told you we didn't want to play those, dude. Come on. You forgot about the Cavern of Souls. It's everywhere.
But my dash hopes. You're going to get them.
Yeah, I don't love seeing that third Goyf, not going to lie. We need to continue operating on the types of dimensions that Inquisition and Terminate allowed us to operate on.
Yeah, I mean, that being said, like, if we had all these same cards was, like, Etron we were playing against, then...
Yep.
The third Goyf would not be bad. Like, they'd be potentially, like, 5-6.
And yeah, they found that ephemerate, so I guess we do need
pretty
the third Goyf.
Terrible.
Yep.
And there's nothing for us to buy back with K-Command.
Correct. But we can at least kill that.
Yes.
Probably supposed to main phase it before they draw another ephemerate.
Yeah, and also the one is coming off of suspend.
Yeah. Alright, you discard, which is pretty decent here. With them choked on mana. And you die.
And you die now.
And you die. How rude. Oh, they kept a forest in hand. That makes a lot of sense, specifically because it was a forest. I didn't think they had another land in hand, but the other basic... Dang, okay. Kahira into hand, yep. Alright, deck. Lily, not even. Discard spell. Okay. Yeah, we take a push here, I guess.
Still game one, I assume?
Yeah.
Game one, yep.
We've been keeping up well enough. It's, I think, anybody's game, but this card really is not one we ever want to see, right?
No.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to meet the person who decided to design Omnath this way. I want to say hello to this person.
Where are you going? Why are you running? I just want to talk. I just want to talk. Yeah, pretty hideous card. Okay.
Here's me as one
well,
to design
we can revolt a fatal push.
Exactly. You were saying, VJ?
Worries me what happens when they design the 5-color version.
Yeah, let's hope we never see the day. You know, it's still okay. It's still okay. We just need to like start top decking well, and we have. Great. So once again, we have an incentive to main phase K command, just to not get blown out by Ephemerate.
And like we know they have at least Kira in hand, so you know. I don't know. I think that might be reason enough to think discarding one is going to be fine.
I think so too. Yeah.
They discard the key. That's terrifying.
Yeah, it is. But
it's not what I want to see. I don't know what I wanted to see there. Like, I didn't want them to discard a land.
Yeah, exactly. I agree. But, Yeah, this is like the only thing that has flash besides endurance. Like, let's put it another way. Nothing that has flash we can kill with a push right now anyway. So I think we just play it.
Yeah, I think we should discard it. Like, we have to like try to keep up like hard with all the busted things they're doing. Indeed. I don't think like one push. I don't think that's too reactive. Okay.
We probably save that.
Yeah.
They could be sitting on Ephemerate with no target, something like that. So let's play the mountain, I guess, and say go.
Yeah, that's, I think, one of our better weapons. Like, protection from white is pretty massive, I think.
Yeah, so it's a decent draw, surprisingly decent at this stage. We might be getting Furied here.
Yeah.
Sure enough.
Which is fine, because that would have taken out the Tourach, so that's perfectly fine.
Definitely glad we didn't use it, right? Just hope that last card's no Ephemerate. Oh, we're getting an uncomfortable amount of those, though.
No.
Dude.
No.
Oh, come on.
It's not reasonable.
Have I told you before? Have you heard? Have you heard I am cursed and blacklisted? I'm not joking.
Okay.
It's literally true.
So
Grim,
I don't know.
Haven't you kept up with your subscription with MTGO Premium?
I know, it's my bad. It's really my bad. If only we had a bolt there, that would have been dope. Anyway.
Yeah, do we want to play the land or do we want to hold on?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Why not?
Okay, I think that they should be able to just say no targets. If they do ephemerate it, let's see what they do. Because I think you get to choose up to how many?
Any number of.
Yeah. Okay, they just choose not to cast it. That's fine.
Yeah, that works.
I guess that's better. They get to attack us for 6. I was hoping they were just going to kill their own thing. That was the dream. I've seen people do that.
Are we gonna? That is a nice fjord out. Are we gonna
make
chumping? Okay.
Well, I don't know. That was my instinct anyway.
Sure.
Well, it's double strike, so we wouldn't profit anyway.
I meant
one token.
Yeah, I was saying, do we like wait till the end step or whatever to play around another Fury, for example? But yeah, I agree. We're not multi-blocking. We're just either chumping or.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least they didn't play anything.
There we go.
Okay. The deck is being helpful, for what it's worth.
Yeah, I mean, we can see the power of putting Spyros into a shell like this. They're the only reason we're in it. Yeah, we'll play the Wrenn and hold up a push. We'll have Revolt one way or another, I suspect.
Yeah, just plus on nothing, I guess.
Yeah, work toward an ult. Sure. This is my instinct. Is that fine with everybody?
I'm fine with it.
Sure.
We're going to draw a land again anyway, so why not?
Oh, no.
Hopefully a Peatland, I guess. Oh, interesting. Yeah, just another 5-drop. We can't fatal feels
Yep,
basically color shifted storming entity.
pretty much. Oh my goodness.
Well, we did cut the trophy.
Yeah, trophy is good in this matchup for sure. Spyro keeping us in it, though.
Yeah.
We really do have a lot of good draws, like Lightning Bolt's good here, Liliana. Many things could go our way still. There it is. Okay. So do we want to just, like, test them for an Ephemerate right now?
I kind of want to, because I don't think that they're going to ever. And also, it's like really high upside if it works. And then if it doesn't and they have it, then like we get to like move on with like, you know, some dignity.
Completely agreed on all counts. All right, let's go. Spyro OP. Opponent just seems flooded, to be honest, and what is those colors but only 4 and not 5 for another Fury? Oh, they just hadn't tapped the 5th one yet. Okay. It's obviously horrible. But let's go Lily one time.
Let's look at their lands.
Prismatic ending, yep. Okay, we got a couple turns to find it out. Oh my goodness.
And like Kroxa would have been great.
Yeah, we've got a lot of draws, I promise. I promise you, audience, we have a lot of good draws. Can we boil this mana base? The answer is no, but I want to. I wish we could.
Yeah, it really feels like we should be able to.
This is pretty absurd, because like both decks are flooding, but our spells just don't line up, and they've X for 1'd us as much as we've managed to X for 1 them, if not more. Alright, one time Lily, this time. Come on. Can't block.
Bad.
Absolutely absurd. Alright. Plague Engineer. I didn't mean to bring in Brutality, but honestly, I don't mind one. If the game's as grindy as it was there, Klothys might not be the worst. I don't think we have a ton to do in this matchup because they are just so unusual as far as their structure goes.
They do rely on a lot of fetching, so Ashiok is the consideration.
They do have a very fetch-oriented mana base.
Yep.
I'm a little leery of a card like this against like the tribal deck that can pressure her so well, and it dies to Fury too. But I could consider it.
Yeah.
No doubt. Obviously, Voidwalker looked pretty bad with the top deck there, but
yeah.
I think the card could be okay, nevertheless.
Abrupt Decay doesn't line up very well, so that's an easy pull.
Maybe 1 Wrenn, 1 Decay.
I really wouldn't mind like some of like Endurance, Explosives, Crime Punishment, Klothys for consideration.
I think I like these two the best from among those.
Don't love Lily in the matchup.
That's interesting. Like, I could see cutting the 4th. I don't know. She would have been one of our best draws there so many times, but that's only one permutation of how the matchup can go, of course.
They usually have more stuff in play.
Yeah. Do we want to, like, trim 1 Inquisition on the play?
Maybe. How good is
But then endurance,
Ragavan?
everything else, Inquisition doesn't usually hit. So
Yeah. It's just, we could probably trim a Ragavan.
the push isn't the best here either.
I was going to say, can we get away with trimming 1 push? I think possibly. In the brutality, like, helps make up for trimming an Inquisition in a push. You know, it can do what both cards do, more or less. So, I'm happy enough with this. You guys down?
Is Voidwalker really better than like another push or a decay?
Well, I'm not sure, but I think there are good amount of use cases for it. Like, I respect its clock in this matchup.
If it becomes an Omnath, that's pretty good for us.
Yeah. I think we want to stay a little more clock-oriented on the play.
All right.
I think it's borderline AF, though. Agreed.
Mm.
A 1-lander with no 1-mana spells. Back it goes. Okay.
Okay, so putting back potentially a land.
I think we put back a land. I think the hand's pretty nuts if we...
We hit.
Yeah.
I think worst case scenario for Ragavan would be a Flamekin Harbinger.
That'd be pretty bad. Well, we could terminate it, right? But yeah.
Yeah, I feel kind of bad to use Terminate that way.
Oh, for sure. All right, Ragavan. Time to carry. Oof.
Oh, yeah, they've got that card.
All right. Don't think they're likely, I was going to say, to present a terminate target on turn 2 there, so it's a little unfortunate.
Do we like Stomping Ground?
Yeah, we do.
Pyro?
Yep. All right, we want to draw like a land here to just pitch to Lily.
Maybe we do hold up Terminate Inquisition?
I think so, yeah.
Oh.
A pretty good draw, I guess.
Whoa.
Wow. Really?
I expect that. That's a lot of power.
Yeah.
No third land, though.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I guess, like, normally we'd take Risen Reef here, but I could see taking a Tef and just so we can terminate something and keep on our... then
Risen
again...
Reef gets value right away. What does it do again?
ETB...
I think it draws them a card guaranteed.
Yeah, if it's a land, it goes on the field tapped. If it's not, it goes in the hand. So maybe we do still take Risen Reef.
Yeah, also, like...
Teferi gets value right away, too, though.
Yeah, but, like, you know, like, say we take Teferi, if they draw a land, maybe just play anything out of removal. I think it's just always good to take Risen Reef because it's like the scariest card in a vacuum.
Yeah. All right, they're just not going to hit the third land though. So GG.
Yeah. If we could just Mind Twist their hand, like, you know, then I would be feeling good.
Yeah. All right. Lily Pitch Mountain.
Yeah, I think so.
Sure.
If you squint, Liliana is like Mind Twist. back up to Fairy, maybe.
Sounds about right. Yes, indeed.
Yep.
So there's one unknown. They could play something else, but they do play the guy. And if they draw right away, then we'll be able to pressure him pretty well, assuming they can't make an Omnath that we can't answer, which I think we will. Yeah, they draw right away. I think it's probably correct, but I think that might be good for us. Wow.
They already have redundancy.
They sure do.
Because they have 2 Omnath, was it? Solitude, wasn't it?
Well, they... Oh, sorry, did I... let's look. You're right, they did have 2 Omnath. I closed out one. You're right. Oh, man. I mean, like, Thoughtseize hold up Terminate would be good, but we can't pitch Spyro here.
We also can't, like, hold up Terminate because of Teferi.
Absolutely
exactly.
right. Okay, good call. So that makes me want to just empty the whole hand.
Yeah, so do you want to, like, get a guaranteed elemental?
I think I want to
get a
keep as
free
many
pick.
cards as possible after. So my
Okay,
instinct
sure.
is tick up and then Spyro for only 1 elemental. Does that sound good?
Yeah. Really sucks to lose Terminate,
Yeah, it does.
but I think we're kind of priced into it.
Agreed. Okay, down goes Solitude. That makes sense since we haven't shown a threat yet.
Um,
All right.
so did they keep the second Omnath over the Solitude?
Yeah, they did, which is fascinating, but
Yeah.
just trying to grind through the lilies, I guess. All right, hate to see the 4th land, but
At least we're able to answer the Tef now.
yeah. We are still
Yeah, like they
ahead.
didn't have a land to follow up.
Ooh,
Oh yeah, they played the land.
Inquisition.
That's good.
is
That's really
yeah.
good.
We
We
should
don't really know what's gonna hit.
technically should Inquisition first, right? I mean, we're obviously going to Edict, but just in case, we should Inquisition first.
Yeah.
We get a Harbinger, they have that backup Omnath, another Solitude. Makes sense. Well,
Like they're not gonna flash in Solitude. It's probably just fine to do it now.
yeah.
Save some time.
Mm-hmm. So we know they got the Hardcast Solitude. We know they've got the Omnath as well.
I mean, if they just go for Hardcast Solitude, at least we just get to like kill it and continue attacking.
Yeah, unless they flash it in. But it looks like they're going for the Omnath play.
Like if they flash it in, it's just dying.
It's a 2 toughness.
No, sorry, I thought you meant evoke.
Oh, yeah, this card can be hard cast with flash.
Yeah, with flash. Yep.
Yep. But it looks like they get to do it all, don't they? Seems good.
Okay, they do kill that one. So now like Bolt can't kill Omnath easily. I mean, feels like we're supposed to draw. Yeah. Any kill spell would have been really good.
Yep.
What do we think about the Tourach?
We'll see who they sack here. I mean, he's good pro-white,
Gotta be Solitude, right?
I assume.
They showed that they really value the Omnath,
Yeah.
keeping it over the Solitude, the backup one.
Yeah, I think we're probably supposed to just play Tourach here, empty the hand, makes our Lily
we're
better.
really on that, yeah.
Wow, they keep the Solitude.
Crazy.
All right, so
Okay.
that makes our Spyro attack good here, right?
Unless they can, I don't know, remove.
Well, they're going to gain the life if they block even the token.
I'm saying if we're going to play Tourach, he's a pro white blocker. It makes their attack bad. Yeah. So we can sit back with the token in the Tourach and attack with Spyro.
Yeah, makes sense. We gotta pressure them, and if they have Fury, like we're probably just not winning. So
yeah,
seems good to make this play, I think.
Okay, third on that. Strangely, not as scary as Fury would be. Not even. I
wonder if they had that in hand, and that's why they decided to sack the other one.
Yeah, that's looking likely. This game 2, right?
Pretty sure, yeah.
Okay.
Clock went by super fast.
Yeah, it did. All right. Just kill the Solitude, make them discard, I guess.
I guess so. Well, at least we can pump our own math if they don't have any tricks. Should be able to grow the Tourach either way.
Yeah. Of course.
Like,
maybe.
Just let it resolve, opponent, please.
Yeah. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Have 3 cards still in hand somehow without even using the companion quite yet. This is a good way to protect them against Plague Engineer too. Not that their new build is as vulnerable as it used to be, but still.
Yeah. I mean, if they have it, like, surely they're just Seasoned Pyromancer, right?
That would be my assumption, but maybe if they let it happen, they have a really good line with Omnath next turn, or maybe they just value the card off of Omnath more than Solitude. I have no idea. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I love better.
Oh, at least we still get to grow Tourach by 2.
Yeah, for sure. Pressed into sitting back, though.
For sure.
And then just trying to Fate of Fury, trying to out-top deck him, basically. Another tough.
All right. Good. Well, I mean, they had a lot of action. Makes some sense.
Did.
They were so worried about, that decision.
Yep. Yeah, not winning the matchup lottery today, are we? Not even a little bit.
I suppose something like Hammer Time would have been pretty good for us with removal.
Yep.
Like artifact removal and all that. Yeah. I was just checking Goldfish, and Elementals was pretty high up there, actually.
Yeah, it's a popular deck. We're not coming back from this one, so.
Like top 3.
Yep.
Ouch.
Yeah, I mean, you look at their deck, it's just a bunch of million for ones. It's just another thing that Jund struggles to keep up with these days. So on we go to round 5, trying to get a 2 and 3 under our belts today. Our deck's looking fine, but like we said, just struggling to keep up with these particular matchups. Feels bad. All right. Well, we're on the draw. Yeah. I suppose it's keepable. Yep. Hoping for a friendly matchup.
Discard off the top or a 3rd land.
Yeah.
Or I guess, I don't know.
Oh, maybe it's Hammer Time now, or it could be, Hammer Time.
Yep, looking like it for sure.
All right. Okay.
Force of Despair. Here it is.
Yeah, exactly. 3rd land is nice. So with all these threats, I think we just hold up our effects rather than main phasing one.
Yep, agree.
You want me to cut?
Helps that we have the 2 removal spells, so whatever they equip, it's in our advantage.
Yeah, very helpful to be rewarded for this keep here.
See if they just want to make a construct or do something else. I think we just take this 2 damage.
I agree.
Yeah, I don't think we have to do anything.
Okay. I'm down to do nothing.
So
It's
I
interesting.
kind of just want to like hold up 2 kill spells potentially.
Yeah, that's probably correct.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah. The bolt's not gonna be able to kill the other construct is kind of annoying.
Yeah. But, like, if that's all they're doing, at least we've got the K command for the following turn.
I mean, I guess if we wanted to bolt, no, they have plenty of creatures. Fine.
Yeah,
not really a line.
I've been thinking about bolting Ornithopter a time or two just to kind of clunk up their
Yeah,
mana.
like
You know,
transfer
maybe we
mana.
should have done it there. I don't know. Probably not. Whatever. We'll
Like
see.
I think they can still make the construct there,
Yeah,
and
they can. Yep.
they can still make this other one with one of the Mem Knights.
Mm-hmm. Shadow Spear or something else. Yeah, Shadow Spear. Got it.
Wow.
Jeez.
Okay, then they're actually Affinity. I guess you know what, the Spire of Industry was kind of a clue into that, wasn't it?
Guys, what format are we playing? Look at this. We are just not doing anything relevant. Like, our hand is good against a deck like this, and it's just not good enough.
Yeah, I mean, like they're on the play and they kind of have the nuts.
Yeah, we're just
I
getting
guess
nutted,
we're
right?
just putting the bolt on Mem Knight now. Yeah.
Yeah.
At least K command is something.
Yep.
Still taking 1,000,000 damage.
That we are.
Yeah, we got punished pretty hard for not bolting a Mem Knight, I guess.
I suppose so.
Okay.
All right, we can save a point of life by grabbing something here. And do we want to get the last card out of their hand and kill a construct? Then we're going to take 9.
Maybe
10.
just kill something else.
Yeah, probably supposed to double kill.
Maybe
it.
just like see what they equip.
Yeah, we could pass holding up. Okay,
Like
command.
it's high upside for us at least.
Mm-hmm. No, you're right. You're right for sure. This is something. This is something.
Yeah. We are prepared, with the honestly the whole configuration, main deck and sideboard.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was the best one to equip.
I agree. So are we just gonna shock a Mem Knight and kill a construct, or
Yeah, I think so. So one of the ways we can get out of this would involve like another Kolaghan's command.
yeah, for sure.
Also, I think we're reasonably favored if we can just survive like a couple more turns.
Yep.
But yeah, it's looking pretty tough. I think we're dead.
So Ragavan. I think we're dead too.
Yeah, like the trample and
Yeah.
so many things.
I mean, that's the type of hand that can win a lot of games game one against a deck like that. Sure didn't there.
Yeah.
We got plenty to do.
Yep.
I think we want to play all 9 of these cards, to be honest. Probably Charmaw too. It's probably too slow. I'd play Chalice on the play, but I don't think we play this.
Yeah, I think they're gonna have enough colored sources. That's not gonna be a big deal.
Yeah.
Maybe some discard.
Yep, 2 Thoughtseize and an Inquisition, probably.
Maybe like Voidwalker, Tourach are like not good here.
I think you're right.
Ragavan's okay too, so
I agree. Like, I think I like him more against Hammer Time than I do against this deck. I think we could go down to 2. And see how the curve looks. Our configuration looks awesome. I think we cut whatever, probably maybe just 2 lilies.
It's probably decent. So we have the one Nombo with Ouphe that's probably worth.
Yeah, well worth it, I would say.
And then Ragavan's high upside. If we just kill everything, we could win the game.
Yeah.
That's kind of nice.
Exactly.
All right, let's get lucky.
And like on the play, like Ragavan turning into a Blood Chief's Thirst, right? And forcing a trade with Memnite or something, totally fine. Probably Maul, but it's so tempting. It's such a good hand if we knew the second land was on top.
Yeah, I think we do want to have faith in our deck, like given like how strong.
Yeah.
Like I don't think we have to hope like just because we have so many good cards, we should be able to get a similar amount of good cards
Agree.
with more lands.
Okay.
Kind of like
Okay.
this, so you
Case in
could,
point,
like
let's
not
go. And they all too. Beautiful.
high, not as high, but yeah.
Yeah. Just put a swamp back here, or
yeah.
Cool.
It's pretty decent.
Yeah.
For me, it was like either that or Kroxa.
Yeah.
I think this is fine.
Kroxa's gonna potentially be pretty.
Them
effective
mulling to
without
5 is
mulling the
pretty
Steve.
big for
Yeah,
us. Like
exactly.
they're critical mass deck.
For sure. Thoughts on which land to play here? Can see either one. Can see it not
my vote
mattering.
would be for Verdant Catacombs to help fuel the graveyard early.
Let's do it.
Yeah, unless we hit some other like green source, like that's not a fetch land, then okay, yeah. So we get paid off for sure because they didn't do anything we needed to bolt.
Indeed. And
We'll
in
just
the
take
blind
use
with
damage.
only 1 lily left, I think we get Stomping Ground here.
Yeah, sweet.
We're
Sounds
more red heavy, especially with Charmaw.
Interesting the point that Charmaw doesn't help against the indestructible artifact land.
Yep.
Yeah, very true. We probably just play either Goyf or Kroxa here. Probably Goyf, eh?
Yeah, that seems fine.
Yeah. No point to playing the explosives yet.
No.
Nope. No, let them commit a little bit.
Yep.
Okay, good.
That's a good one to Charma as well. We have a lot of answers to specifically Saga.
Nice.
Yeah, we don't hit the land at all.
So we lead on Kroxa, then attack. We're holding up Bolt that way.
Yeah, sounds good. Grow it by at least one type.
Yep.
Probably they just start an artifact.
One would imagine. Could be just enough lands to pitch, though. Yeah. Hey, it's an
Actually,
artifact
both
and a
types.
land.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
go.
Nice.
I don't think we get greedy for the extra point with Bolt here. I think we just hold it up, right?
I like the patience. Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the kind of play we make in like 1 or 2 turns.
Yeah, for
We
real.
just have to fire it off on turn 2 or in turn 3 like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just thinking, what do they have in their hand that they're not playing out? Because they normally would spit their hand out very quickly. So what are
Yeah.
they slowballing?
I mean, really, maybe like they just kept it because like they're really excited about Urza Saga. I don't know if it's that great.
Yeah, and I mean, they mulled the 5, so they certainly don't want
Yeah,
to.
yeah, yeah. That's the main thing, I think. Yeah. Maybe
Alright.
they're just like, here's my Urza Saga, I'm ult to 5. I can't do much better.
Yep. Okay, so there's that. Do we want to play EE out on 0, plan to sweep up the tokens with it, and then beat the rest of their deck with Push, Bolt, and Goyf? I mean, we don't have to play it this turn either way, because it's free, I guess.
Like, if we play it this turn, then we can activate it.
Activate it. The activation is what we save on, exactly.
Well, they're going to pull something in a second that's a 0/1 drop from Urza Saga on the next turn, so they may try to get after a 1 drop. We may want to go after whatever they have that's a 1 drop.
I mean, the problem with Bolt is, it's going to be a 4/4. Or no, they have an enchantment land. So if we just hold a Bolt, we can bolt the construct now if that's what we want to do. I don't know. Either way. Either one of those.
My instinct is to play EE here, but I think it's close.
Maybe the burn is going to be relevant.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping that they don't get like Pithing Needle, but I don't know how likely it is.
Yeah, that's a fair point. We can at least get one construct in response. Or no, we can get both in response. Unless they...
Well... Do we want to build now?
We can't do it in response.
Well, I'm saying right now, do we want to bolt now?
I don't think so. I think we just want to kill the constructs with this EE.
Yeah. I guess we're going to be fine, probably, because we have push.
Yes.
Like...
Well, I was thinking about that card with the affinity for artifacts. That way they can power it out faster. The 7 drop, I think it is.
Which card are you thinking of? The creature or an equipment?
Yeah, it's a creature. It's the one that does the affinity for artifacts 4/4.
All right, so they didn't make another construct. I think we cracked this now. For some of the reasons we've been talking about, including Needle and the affinity cards.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a great use of EE, but
let's just put a, card in the graveyard for Kroxa,
Yeah.
That is that.
We made their saga pretty bad that way, either way.
Yeah.
They just got a bobble, huh? Interesting. Kind of figured another saga was quite possible.
Do we want to bolt them? Oh, what are they doing?
Doesn't look like anything. I don't think we bolt here.
Okay.
Yeah, there it is. Okay.
Do we want to just do that? We would grow the Goyf by 1.
My bad. We should have talked about that before I went to attacks.
Oh well.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think we just probably can't lose from here, So let's just be patient with our stuff, I guess. But even if we just end step bolt, untap, punishment, that's GG.
Yeah.
We haven't maximized our clock that way, but it's still the same amount of turns overall.
Saga is also a really awkward land when you...
When you what?
When you need mana sources in play.
Yeah, definitely.
It's kind of
bring on those 0 drops. Bring them on.
Yeah.
Interesting. This might be a sign for an affinity card. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, that doesn't really make sense because they...
Yeah, like it's not like they can just cast Thought Monitor. They're like 3
Yeah.
artifacts away. Or
Frog
okay,
Mite,
no,
sure.
it could be 5. I mean, they're still 1 away from any of the 7 drops.
Yep.
Probably if they go for another free one, like kill something.
Okay, so because
No.
they don't...
I mean, are we just bolting the Frog Mites?
I think...
Probably, because you bolt the Frogmite, then we crime and punishment for 0. They can't hurt us at anything, and then we just swing for...
We'll swing for 6
What would that be?
way.
5 damage? 6?
Yeah, because we'll get instant and enchantment. But if we draw a
We have
fetch
enchantment
land... Oh, sorry, okay. If we draw a fetch land, we can just kill them if we untap. We fetch, push Frogmite, bolt them, crime the board.
Yeah.
So I think untapping makes the most sense, but I don't think we can really lose either way. Not rewarded. That's okay.
Play around Metallic Rebuke.
Great call. We're casting Punishment for 0. Green, black, done. And then maybe we actually just attack here, and if they let it through, we bolt for the win.
Seems fine.
It'll be fine.
Nice.
Very good. All right. We could have sequenced so many different ways in those few turns, and they all would have ended that way, I'm pretty confident. So, on the draw, a couple things that we have do get a bit worse, namely Ragavan. I don't really think we probably have better cards on the side unless you think just like a Voidwalker or something is maybe better than Ragavan, but I could pretty easily be convinced to just hit Submit deck here.
I think the deck looks fine as it is.
Yeah, it's fine.
Sounds good.
It's kind of a weird one.
Very. If they mull, I kind of am into the keep. They keep 7. Maybe we should send this back if they keep 7.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's functional, but nothing. We're not going to be able to keep up, probably.
Yeah.
Probably not.
All right. I think I agree.
Unfortunate.
Yep.
Nice.
Now we're good.
Rewarded.
Yup. I think we can bottom a land freely with Wrenn around.
Just don't bottom the catacombs.
Yeah, exactly. I would bottom
Yeah,
Tomb.
yeah.
It feels greedy, but I don't think it is. All right, they kept like a slow grindy hand. Yes, slow grindy hand. Collector Ouphe OP, and we draw the 3rd land. Okay.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Stomping Ground probably.
Seems good.
Fewer Lilianas in the deck still.
Yep. Oh my goodness.
You love the double tap.
Yes, please.
Yep.
Oh, they actually can't play anything? That's like really good for us.
Uh-huh. Is Ouphe gonna make the thumbnail here? He's done it before.
Yep.
Okay.
See if they can do anything about it. Oh, the backup.
Yeah.
Well, now we're feeling really great.
Yeah, life is pretty good at the moment, not gonna lie.
That's actually just disgusting. Like
Yeah.
they spend the first 2 turns, like setting up with the tap.
Yup.
Just the old unbeatable.
Ye old unbeatable Ouphe.
Come on, punishment.
Yeah, that'd be okay.
Just for the full Jund prison lockout. Nice.
Oh,
Okay. That would be
another.
annoying if we didn't already have another one. Got him.
Exactly.
And they can't even draw a card with that. And Ouphe. You love when Ouphe is good.
Yeah, truly. So, do we want to play a backup Ouphe, or do we want to get the run going?
I think we want to get Wrenn going.
I think
We
that's a
can,
good call.
like,
Ouphe's not going to do anything other than give us a 2/2 power.
I mean, worried about them having removal or something. I don't know how likely it is. I guess they could go like Galv Blast off of a Glimmer Void or something.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I don't know. Our hand wants us to develop with a Wrenn. Wrenn's good at pinging, so I think I agree with your guys' initial take here. If we
Maybe
trade,
we wanted to fetch Forest and then like return that and have Bolt up. Now I think we want to shock.
Well, the bolt's not going to do anything against that construct. They already have 3 artifacts.
I mean,
that
I don't
make
think
it
we're worried
number
about
4.
a construct. It would be some kind of Frogmite or something. They could like maybe play some companions. Is what I would be worried about. So they can, if they can like cast spells, then that could be annoying.
They
I
can't
think
even do construct anyway.
yeah, they're not.
yeah, that as well. Like they may just end up having to sack that land. Okay.
Ooh.
So let's see if we get punished for not playing Ouphe. Yeah. So we want to be killing this at the earliest convenience, I think.
I agree. Okay.
Yeah. Four artifacts and 1 mana. If they don't have more free things, I think we're going to be fine this turn. Well, that's really good.
Definitely good, but
Okay. Be another great time for punishment.
yeah. Well, they still can't make a construct.
No. I mean, potentially they drew like Bolt or, Galblast or something.
So
Okay.
lead on a Spyro, pitch 2 lands, or do we want to like make sure we get another Ouphe down? I think we lead on Spyro.
Yeah, let's just like play strong.
Yeah. There it
Nice.
is.
If you could see my smile.
Yeah, I think that the double crime punishment in the sideboard of the whole list.
Yeah.
Honestly, also the 2 collect.
Yeah, like playing this version of Jund, like I have like ever since Lurrus became a thing, one of my tools to evaluate the relative strength of cat decks and cat list decks is how well positioned is Collector Ouphe, and is it a free roll or not in your BGX deck? Ouphe is a very strong overperformer for me over the course of my time using him. Just get another Soul Guide Lantern, huh? It's a bit odd.
They're worried about the Wrenn ult, maybe.
Maybe.
I mean, it is something that does some. Oh, okay.
Wow.
Maybe we want to. I don't know.
I don't know either. I just got
That's interesting.
just got crazy.
Yeah. We'll block with the Spyro. I
Oh
think.
yeah, we snapped that off. Well, let's just see.
I mean, they have nothing else, so
Kroxa
interesting.
could be pretty good.
So like the etch champion kind of makes me interested in like getting rid.
Sorry, you're starting to cut out a little, Dan. Getting rid of.
Sorry, like if we did it for X equals 3, we could clear the champion,
Yes.
and then we can follow up next turn with another Ouphe, and they're gonna have just drawing off. We also have to lose our Wrenn.
Yeah, we lose our Wrenn, we lose our Ouphe. I don't think it's like we have to kill the champion this turn necessarily. I almost want to lead on Spyro, ditching Kroxa in land. The land is free, Kroxa's good in the bin. We can play another Ouphe that way if we want to, or we could maybe draw like an Ancient Grudge or something.
Yeah, Ancient Grudge would be great. Yeah, that seems very fun. It's good to make blocker for the
yes,
anyway.
exactly.
Goyf is a good blocker.
Yep.
Maybe we can wait on the punishment.
Yeah, I think we get a Goyfer down. Seems good.
At least now, if they want to attack us, they're well, aside from the champion, they're going to lose some material.
Yes, indeed. They're going to scoop. All right, guys. We come back for a respectable performance overall, despite an underwhelming 2-3 record. If you guys are ready, we can go right into the wrap-up. So...
Sure.
Yeah? Okay. So ultimately, I think because we kind of chatted about it throughout the league, we all kind of agree that the deck felt very reasonable. We had a disproportionate number of bad matchups. We had a disproportionate number of opponents keeping really strong progressions against us. There are some worlds, like if we're against a lot of control matchups, mid-range mirrors, even saying that out loud, these cards can still steal those games, right? But like playing these cards plus Goyfs against those can be not quite enough value to keep up sometimes. We didn't have that problem today. We had the problem of opponents like being on plans that are linear while also being not totally fragile to disruption and doing that thing really well, and us not quite being able to keep up with it. So even though it was a poor result of 2-3 on the whole, felt pretty good about the performance. VJ, let's start with you. What are you thinking after having been here for these 5 matches?
Well, it was definitely fun going through the league with you, so thank you for having me. Just put it out there. As far as the deck is concerned, what makes me keep wondering about that decay, if the decay really is well positioned anymore right now, with its targets not being too many under 3 convert mana costs. Terminates do a good job on that on their own, so it's making me wonder about the decays going forward.
That's a really good point, and thank you for the kind words. I loved having you on. It was a lot of fun, and a lot of people seem pretty secure about their 1 decay right now. I personally am not. I think that's a good observation. I'm a trophy fan. Right now, people say maybe trophy is not as well positioned as it could be, and I think most of that sentiment comes from the fact that big man is not everywhere anymore. However, there's a lot of stuff that dodges our removal that we saw today. We had a push and a decay rotting in hand for a long time as both players flooded and we lost to a Fury. So yeah, trophy. I'm especially in Jund, doesn't feel like the downside of trophy is all that punishing. So that's a pretty good call. I think I agree. Dan, anything you would say about your experience here with our list that kind of started out as like an efficiency build, came to be a little bit more balanced with the Spyros at the top end? I think those were crucial, but what was your view of what we did here today?
I can't add too much more other than your guys' general assessment, strengths. And I was trying to remember what I think the first match was. I played Mill, Infinity.
You are starting to cut out again. I think you're asking what the first match was. Let's see.
Yes, sorry.
That's okay. Mill, Affinity, Elementals. What were the other two?
Etron.
Etron, yep. The first one was quick, and I'm just struggling to remember what it was. Holy crap.
Okay, Elementals and Etron, I wouldn't necessarily either of those matches.
Yeah,
Honestly,
those are some
I
tough
think
ones.
the Etron one was kind of close, but yeah, I don't. Elementals is really just not very beatable for a deck like Jund, I don't think.
Yeah, and neither was our round one matchup. I remember now it was the Rhinos deck, the Cascade million for one deck. That is a nightmare matchup. So really,
outside of some kind of like heavy like Force of Despair meme build or something, like be able to deal with like a million Rhinos, like
absolutely.
Yeah. No, I was really happy with the list. I thought it was a good time.
Yeah, definitely.
Appreciate you having me on.
Yeah, you got it, man. Thank you as always for joining us. And different run of matchups. It could have been a very different story. We had 1 or 2 moments of flooding, and we had 3 very bad matchups. Otherwise, the deck performed just about, what we intended to do. I do recommend for aspiring deck builders out there that you keep all the cards that we're using in mind. You can't set anything in stone right now. People seem to be having a little bit more success with a more top-heavy build, but we did show the power of a deck like this with the low curve, the efficiency, and 3 Spyros sometimes can be enough to keep you going. We saw that here. I wouldn't play a list like that without a few of these, but otherwise it's definitely got a lot of potential, a lot more to be explored. The Jund sideboard options feel pretty impactful to me. As with any meta, sometimes you do question whether being in a third color is worth it and whether we can narrow the focus a little bit more and derive upsides from that. But honestly, the black, the red, and the green sideboard cards all coming together pretty well. I think our sideboard overperformed today. I think the main deck was totally fine too. So thank you out there for watching. Thanks again to Vladislav, aka VJ of the Veil tier patron. Truly appreciate you, my friend. Thanks for coming on. Thanks as always to the ever magnificent MaybeLotuses Dan, Discord moderator, co-pilot, and credit to the community. Appreciate everybody out there who watches this. Let us know what you think in the comments below about Jund these days and whether you have been luckier than us to fade matchups like Elementals, Rhinos, and Etron. But we'll talk to you soon. We'll see you for more gameplay. And with spoilers yet again upon us, I'll be covering that. So take care. I'll see y'all soon.